Superstimuli. We're constantly being pulled apart by stimuli ranging from our nervous system to the environment. At the foundation of human nature lies our survival instincts. Being natural hunters requires bringing our attention to what's important for maximizing the number of copies of our genes. Robert Sapolsky, American researcher at Stanford University and author of Behave, The Biology of Humans at Our Best and Worst, writes, "A behavior has occurred, one that is reprehensible, or wonderful, or floating ambiguously in between. What occurred in the prior second that triggered the behavior? This is the province of the nervous system. What occurred in the prior seconds to minutes that triggered the nervous system to produce that behavior? This is the world of sensory stimuli, much of it sensed unconsciously. What occurred in the prior hours to days that changed the sensitivity of the nervous system to such stimuli, acute actions of hormones, and so on, all the way back to the evolutionary pressures played out over the prior millions of years that started the ball rolling. Our genes drive us, the host, to using emotions designed for millions of years of natural selection. The design of emotions is simple yet elegant despite there being no designer. If the goal obtained from the stimulus aided the genes by providing energy through fruit sugar, then the genes would reward the host with a wave of pleasure. If the opposite occurred, meaning that the fruit consumed was poisonous, the genes would punish the host with pain or even death. We have a limited amount of resources and a limited amount of energy, so we need to be careful of where our attention lies." Daniel Lieberman, professor of psychiatry at George Washington University and author of The Molecule of More, writes, "Resisting temptation seems to have produced a psychic cost, in the sense that afterwards, participants were more inclined to give up easily in the face of frustration. If you're on a diet, the more times you resist temptation, the more likely you are to fail the next time around. Willpower is a limited resource." Attention comes in two flavors, top down and bottom up. We can choose what we bring to our attention from our environment, including browsing the web or checking our messages. We can also have our attention being pushed upon us, such as hunger pangs or tiredness. Once we achieve our objective of obtaining a goal driven by the stimulus, we can either gratify ourselves instantly or delay save for later. Which option we choose depends on how satiated we are. Our motivation is driven by our dopamine circuit, and the sense of pleasure is derived not from the attainment, but from the pursuit of the goal. Jordan Peterson, clinical psychologist and author of Beyond Order, 12 More Rules for Life, writes, "There is a near instantaneous transformation that comes as a consequence of attainment. Like impulsive pleasure, attainment will produce positive emotion, but also like pleasure, attainment is unreliable. Another question thus emerges: what is truly reliable source of positive emotion? The answer is that people experience positive emotion in relationship to that pursuit of a valuable goal. Imagine you have a goal, you aim at something, you develop a strategy in relationship to that aim, and then you implement it. And then, as you implement the strategy, you observe that it is working. That is what produces the most reliable positive emotion." Stimuli, just like attention, comes from two flavors: natural stimuli and synthetic stimuli. This synthetic type is parasitic, designed specifically to drain your energy and divert your attention away from you realizing your legend. Examples of these manufactured forms include sugar, big tech, media, gaming, and porn. This insidious pro-conformity form of stimuli takes advantage of the fact that our goal-driven circuit, built from millions of years of evolution, is still evolving and has not yet caught up with the modern age of technology. The conflict lies in the fact that our neural circuitry uses algorithms to dictate stimuli. However, these synthetic algorithms used by big tech are more sophisticated and exploitative. Cal Newport, professor of computer science at Georgetown University and author of Deep Work, Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted World, writes, "Entertainment-focused websites designed to capture and hold your attention for as long as possible. At this time of writing, the most popular examples of such sites include the Huffington Post, BuzzFeed, Business Insider, and Reddit. This list will undoubtedly continue to evolve, but what this general category of sites shares is the use of carefully crafted titles and easily digestible content, often honed by algorithms to be maximally attention-catching. Once you've landed on one of these sites, links on the side or bottom of the page beckon you to click on another, and then another. Every available trick on human psychology, from listing articles as popular or trending in the use of arresting photos, is used to keep you engaged. The mass media executes algorithms to exploit your natural bias towards negativity for pure profit. The side effect is that fear is a dumb circuit and it requires your full attention, so the more outrageous the more attention, and the more attention the more profit. Big tech, porn, gaming and sugar executes algorithms exploiting your dopamine goal-seeking circuit. The more addictive the content, the more attention, and so on. The side effect is that consuming content that depletes your dopamine reservoir, inevitably leading to an increase in pain, lack of meaning, and an insatiable hunger for more. Anna Lembke, American psychiatrist at Stanford University and author of Dopamine Nation, Finding Balance in the Age of Indulgence, writes, in the 1970s, social scientists Richard Solomon and John Corbett called this reciprocal relationship between pleasure and pain the opponent process theory. Any prolonged or repeated departures from hedonic or affective neutrality have a cost. That cost is an after-reaction that is the opposite in value to the stimulus, or as the old saying goes, what goes up must come down. The side effects of capitalism is a conflict of interest between the corporation's materialistic greed and the people's need for realizing their legend. Delayed gratification is in the interest of the people to achieve success, whereas instant gratification helps to line the pockets of the corporations. Robert Sapolsky, American researcher at Stanford University and author of Behave, the Biology of Humans at Our Best and Worst, writes, 5-year-old champs at Marshmallow Patience averaged higher SAT scores in high school compared with those who couldn't wait. With more social success and resilience and less aggressive and oppositional behaviour, 40 years post-Marshmallow, they excelled at frontal function, had more PFC activation during a frontal task, and had lower BMIs. A gazillion-dollar brain scanner doesn't hold more predictive power than one marshmallow. Every anxious middle-class parent obsesses over these findings has made marshmallows fetish items. Being aware of the exploitation of our limited dopamine reserves can give the power back to us. When we understand which type of stimuli has our best interest at heart, we can then begin walking on the path to becoming the best versions of ourselves. Okay everyone, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification icon and share this video if you felt you've learned something new. To find out more about how we can become the best version of ourselves and develop more awareness in our lives, check out circlo.com, circlo.com, and share this video to help spread the word. I'll be making more videos about the biology, science and psychology of design and how we can design a world that we can be proud to live in. I am on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Substack and all the other social medias to help spread the message, so take a look for unique content. Thanks so much and see you all soon.